Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is Donovan Jolly, and welcome everybody once again for another amazing video of DIY investing. For today's video, I want to dive back into some more cryptocurrency analysis and take a look at the picture of Bitcoin. I have a really cool indicator that I wanted to apply to the Bitcoin price action that is really giving me even more confidence that the bottom is in, why this dip is going to get bought up very quickly, and why all of this short-term nonsense is more or less just noise, and it's going to chop you out from making your financial fortune that you guys dream of. Right now is the best time where you're going to get chopped up, where institutions are going to steal all of your money. And if you're smart, you have patience, and you just wait, you too will make the financial fortune that you are looking for. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Always remember to click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these amazing videos like the one provided for you here. And make sure you guys sign up and join the Discord server of over 20,000 members and growing. Links are provided for you in the description for the people that want to go ahead and sign up for that. On top of that, if you're new, just getting into these markets, and maybe you made a couple mistakes on this sell-off, I have a link in the description to download my free ebook and beginner's guide to cryptocurrency. This is going to help you guys out tremendously because it's the same knowledge in there that ultimately made me profitable. So check it out. Links are provided for you in the description. And with all that being said, guys, let's jump right into this amazing video today. So really quickly, guys, before we jump into anything major, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's happening inside of my life. So as you guys already know, I moved back to Utah. Now, some of you guys might have noticed that my uploading schedule hasn't been as consistent. And really, guys, that has partially to do with the move, me coming over and changing into a new environment. But mainly, it just has to do with the market conditions. At the end of the day, guys, one of the things that I see the majority of people doing that are actually making a mistake right now is they're allowing themselves to get chopped up by all of this short-term price action. Right here, it's been very brutal, guys. We've had a 65% sell-off from high to low. And in this time, we've been here for about 2 months just going sideways and chopping back and forth, up and down. And a lot of people are losing their portfolios because of that. It's really easy in the very bottom of the cycle to get overly emotional, make irrational decisions. And when the market's just going sideways and chopping, you know, you might sell one of these lows and you might buy one of these highs, and that could be, you know, a 60% loss just because of how volatile the market can be in between that. And so a lot of people, I'm sure, have been getting wrecked because of this. And honestly, guys, if you're holding long term, obviously you're down 60, 50% at least on your long term holds. And so these are times where we're going to be tried. These are times where the emotions are going to be high. These are times when everybody seemingly is going to be bearish, talking about new lows, talking about downside to 20K, explaining about how much profit their shorts are in. When you guys are seeing all of that and you don't fully know what to do with your money, you're just kind of stuck here wondering, man, should I sell and buy lower, or should I just hold and continue to stick to this plan? It's in these times where, you know, if you don't have a plan, you're going to end up making a mistake. And in these situations, guys, I have my plan. And my plan, you guys already know, has always been structured for the end of the year. I've always believed that what this is right now is just a summer sell-off. This is the same thing that happened back here in the last cycle. Right here in this move, we had this first big leg up past the all-time highs, and we had this first sell-off, right? Now, this is pretty much the same timetable that we're on again. The only difference is the run-up was a little bit bigger, and so the pullback is going to be a little bit bigger. There's more money in this market than there ever has been, and not to mention all of the institutional involvement as well. The majority of these people playing the market are people with real money, institutions, big corporations, rich billionaires. And now that they've stepped into the game, we're going to expect to see volatility, guys, but that does not change the bigger picture of the trend. One of the big things and scenarios that I see people pointing out right now is the potential of us going back down to 20K. Is it possible? Yes, it's always possible. You can't say anything is impossible inside of a market. Do I think it's likely? Of course not, guys. One of the big indicators that I wanted to share with you guys is actually an indicator I don't use often. I don't normally talk about moving averages, but moving averages are a very consistent indicator that a lot of smart money uses. A lot of institutions will look at these indicators and they'll buy just simply off of this alone. Now, guys, this is the 50-day moving average, and I'm on a weekly time scale. If we come all the way back at the beginning of this cycle, you're going to notice that we held support above this trend line the entire way up. And it was really in this move here that we started to really distance ourselves from that trend line. And what was pretty much sure confirmation that the bear market was in was once we sold below this and got rejected right there. Now, this is a very consistent trend indicator that we can use for Bitcoin. It's not going to be 100% exact, but no indicator is. What we can see here is it's been a very reliable trend indicator. Once we broke above it here, this signaled the new bull market. Even though COVID saw us break below this temporarily, we made a higher high above this. And so it was still bullish nonetheless. Once we actually flipped this level once again back here in about May around the halving, that's where we got the big extreme price discovery past the all-time highs. And now, guys, for the most recent time, for the first time since May of 2020, we are now retesting this 50-day moving average. And so this is a very good buy opportunity, guys, because whenever we see the market distance itself from this indicator, normally speaking, that means we're getting very overbought. It's normally a time where we would expect to see some type of a pullback, if not the top of the cycle. But in this case, I think we're much too early for this to be an actual top of the cycle. We're only here at about April 2021 is when we actually peaked. I think we still have a lot more upside potential still to come. And one of the things I want to point out, guys, is the fact that we topped about 2 months earlier compared to the last cycle in about June. You know, we could expect to see a little bit of a slow run on the upside. It could take a little bit of time to accumulate. And keep in mind, I'm on a weekly time scale, so it's not going to take that long. But we could see a little bit of a lengthier accumulation, which we already have. I mean, in this little short period of time. But on the shorter time frames, if we actually dive in here, guys, notice something. We've been inside of this range for a long period of time. About 47 days, we've just been going sideways, back and forth choppiness. Guys, these are the times in the cycle where it's extremely boring. If you're a day trader, you know, you can make some money trading in between the range. But if you're not, I mean, you're not doing anything. You're just holding. Or if you're dollar cost averaging into long-term positions. At the end of the day, guys, this is nothingness. We can't really do a whole lot right now. And so if you've noticed why I've taken a break from crypto a little bit, I haven't been uploading as much. It's simply because there's not anything to talk about. We know what our long-term holds are. We know what coins we're sticking with. We know, you know, the bigger picture in the 4-year cycle theory. And so right now we're just in a corrective phase. This is a time where we should just take a break, where we don't need to be sitting here over analyzing the same thing every single day. And that's just kind of the point. So if you guys notice me not uploading as much, just understand that's mainly because I'm taking a break to focus on my family. That's mainly because I'm taking a break to completely finish up on this beginner course. So I wanted to give you guys a quick little update on the beginner course. So for the people that actually signed up for that, for the people that are on the waiting list, I'm actually going to be starting to upload little segments inside of my Discord server. I'm going to follow that up by sending it to the people that run my email list. And then I'm also going to be giving that out to the people that have been on the waiting list for the last couple months. For the people that have just been waiting, wondering, you know, when are they actually going to be getting that? You know, I'm almost completely done. I have a couple of the ending videos still to finish. Now that I'm almost done with it, I'm going to be releasing the first of the videos to you guys. This is really going to cover a lot of the beginner stuff, more to do with like how to set up wallets, which wallets to use, how to safely store on wallets, you know, how to store your cryptos in different ways, how to use 2FA, how to use different exchanges, what exchanges you can trust, ways to prevent hacks and different things, all of this type of stuff that a lot of people struggle with. A lot of new guys are coming into the market. And so I just wanted to give you guys that little update, and explain really kind of what's going on with that. And so for the people that have been waiting, just understand that it's going to be released to you. You're going to start getting those videos probably in your email. And so just stay aware for that. Now, guys, one of the things I want to talk about real quickly is if we actually drop it to our RSI, I wanted to share with you guys how much bullish divergence we have inside of this period. Now, not only on the weekly time frame are we holding support above the 50-day moving average, not only has that 50-day moving average provided a great buy opportunity in years past, but if we notice this price action, we can see that the market is trending lower, right? These are big wicks, but we can see that the average price of the market is still trending lower. These are lower lows and lower highs. Now, the RSI is showing higher highs and higher lows. Whenever this happens, it's showing a divergence between the buyers and sellers. The sellers are pushing the price down, hence the reason why the market's down. But we can see that the momentum of the market is showing that, you know, there really isn't a whole lot more sellers that can keep pushing this market down. The buyers are stepping in, and we should expect to see a move on the upside. I honestly expect a breakout on the upside when it happens to be pretty fierce. Most likely it's going to end up taking us probably to at least 41K. But if we can get a break above that, guys, we really need to break above 41K. If we can come up to about 47K and flip this level, that's what's really going to set us up for new all-time highs. Anything below 41K, you know, is going to be bearish. Anything above 28K is just going to be consolidating in this range. So if we're, so honestly, guys, Only way I'm going to be watching this is if we're above 41K, I might make a couple more updates. As long as we're holding above 28K, we're still just consolidating sideways. There's no reason to get chopped up. This is all just a bunch of consolidation that's really taking us into the same end result. We all know where the long-term trend of the market is going. And if you don't, chances are you're getting chopped up right now. But guys, at the end of the day, I don't want to make the same video over and over again. I don't want to beat the dead horse. You guys know my thoughts. You guys have looked at all my videos. I've analyzed the big picture trend, explained why I think the bottom's in. There's no more that I can say until the market actually goes up or down. And so I honestly think, guys, if you're watching this video and you're wondering what to look forward to in the next couple months, and not even that long, maybe in just the next couple weeks, maybe I don't make an update for you guys and then you just want to know exactly what to think. Well, 28K is really going to be our support level. As long as we're above 28K, guys, I think we're bullish. Simple as that. And really, guys, our resistance that we have to clear is going to be 41K. These are our ranges. So we have 41K as our resistance and we have 28K as our support. Bullish above, bearish below. As long as we can get a break of one of these or another, then we're going to know our direction. In my opinion, we're going to break above. We might have to go a little bit lower until we get that. Maybe we retest the support of this range one more time. Regardless, guys, you know my trading plan. I'm not going to continue to beat the dead horse. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I wanted to give you guys this quick update on Bitcoin. I want to talk about the beginner course for the people that have been waiting, wondering, when are they going to get that? Expect the videos to start getting released to you guys. I'm going to be getting the very beginning of the course actually released to the people that have been waiting on the email list, as well as the people inside of my signals already. And for the people that, are just hearing about this now and you guys want to check out my beginner's course, links are also provided for you in the description if you guys want to go ahead and purchase that. This is going to cover a lot of the basics, wallets, how to set up different things, how to manage your exchanges, how to do different things, tax software. Really, guys, just the beginner stuff that a lot of people don't understand. I'm going to talk about that in that course. So if you guys want to check that out, it's a good time in the bear market to absorb a lot of new information, get prepared for the bear market, which will inevitably come when we need to take profits. It's good to have all of this stuff in line before all of that comes. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for the support. And with all that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. As always, peace out.